Hello everyone. Welcome to another session of Thoughts on Leaders with another thoughtful and visionary leader, Diana Raval. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome to the session. Uh, Firstly, ma'am, to start off with the session, I'd like you to introduce yourself and about university.
So friends, I'm Diana Raval. I'm a graduate in dramatics from National School of Drama. I started my career in dramatics and theatre from 1976 and to date, till today, I'm very active. I've done many Gujarati films, television serials, plus Hindi films and television. And right now, I'm more interested in academics. I'm the principal of the JG College of Performing Arts, Ahmedabad, and principal for both bachelor's and master's. We started this college in 2004, and initially that time, I was not the principal. I started as a visiting lecturer. And here I am today as the head of the institution.
Great. So, ma'am, something about the institute as well, what?
This institution started in 2007. In fact, in Ahmedabad, that time there were no performing arts colleges. And the only drama department that was active was in Gujarat College. Otherwise, they had private classes teaching music and dance, both Bharatanatyam and Kathak. But there was not as such any designed degree course for any of the performing arts. So it's so happened that the director that time, he was a visionary and he thought, Mr. Varghese thought that, okay, let us have a performing arts college where we could train artists. So our college happens to be different because it started as a visionary person who wanted to start it new. That there was nothing much to earn from by this college or by building up this college, but it was more as to, put up an institution which would add to the culture of Ahmedabad. And therefore we designed a degree course. We took the curriculum of MS University, National School of Drama, combined it, and we submitted to the Gujarat University, where we have now started a bachelor's course in performing arts, Bharatanatyam, Kathak, Hindustani vocal, tabla, pakhavaj, and dramatics. And probably each year we try that we add more and more programs to the existing programs. So we are having also degree in Carnatic music as well as sitar, which are just added to otherwise curriculum. We have also taken the course not only up to the bachelor's level but up to the master's level. And you'll be surprised that most of the time when students say that they are graduates of performing arts, usually they are looked down upon because people are still not aware that you can have a degree in performing arts. That is like more considered as a hobby. If you can sing, how can you know the academics of singing? It's more related to the, Guru Shishya Parampara type thing. Aap Guru ke paas jao, you learn. And how can that be a degree course? But mind you, all these arts, whether it is music, Hindustani vocal, tabla, pakhavaj, Carnatic music, Bharatanatyam, Kathak, drama, all these courses are now in form of a degree. So when our students graduate with either a bachelor's degree or master's degree, the degree is given by Gujarat University. So it is equivalent to any Gujarat University bachelor's or master's degree. But people still have apprehension. And most of the time the parents who are concerned and who send their children over here, they wonder how can you have a degree in performing arts? So one thing I would like to add that way back in 1979 when I went to pursue a degree course in dramatics at the National School of Drama, New Delhi, people were still apprehensive in the same way as they are today. And more so with girls, how can you send your girl for such a degree course. Girls are either supposed to do science, commerce, or arts. All this while I was thinking that this 45 years the world has changed immensely. But somewhere the mental setup and the attitude towards performing arts has not changed. So basically, me, when I joined this place as a director, all I thought was whether I could make a difference in building up actors or building up musicians. What I really wanted to bring the change was change people's attitude towards performing arts. You know, you have to have a good range of spectators. If you have spectators or listeners who can appreciate, you need people who appreciate art. And therefore, my main concentration was to bring the art out from children in such a way that automatically people around them learn to appreciate art. Because art can only flourish if we have genuine appreciators of art.
So fine, ma'am, that's a very good point. So on that point only, ma'am, I would just like to ask, like, what are the benefits and career options after pursuing this course? Like that you think that, as you said, that people are apprehensive about it. So one of the reasons for apprehensions, that will be one of the reasons for apprehensions. For that purpose, I just want to know, like, what are the career options?
You raised a very nice question. See, nowadays when this issue arises, my question is, when people talk of career options and like what you will gain after doing this course, it's always from the monetary point of view, mainly. That how are you going to make your living, which is very important, I don't deny that. But every education, every degree has its own teaching problems. And we all know. How many of them find job immediately after completing their commerce graduation or science graduation? At least I'm proud to say that students who graduate from our college do find some work or the other. Because nowadays most of the schools have started extracurricular activities in form of music, dance, and when they have trained teachers means teachers who have degree course, who have done a degree course, who know the theory also. And when they go out with their master's degree, at least good schools offer them good salaries and they take job as teachers. Now, not everyone takes up job as teacher. There are certain students from drama only who were so good that as soon, and lucky also, that as soon as they passed out from college, they got such good projects. Like one of our student, Tarika Tripathi, she immediately got a very nice film and a power film. She did the main role and she did a wonderful job that way. Darshan Raval from here, all of you know he's a student of JV and he's a very good playback singer. Other students, like in dance, we have girls going out, starting their own dance academies and doing well in their own life. So basically what I want to say is that each one gets his own share as he deserves and according to his luck. Yes, there is a struggle because art is a very competitive field. And in that matter, I feel all the fields, whether it is science, arts, commerce, competition has increased every day. So it is much on how much dedication, competitiveness and how talented you are that you get your job accordingly. So some might get soon, some might get late, but job is not denied. So if you really ask me when I am talking to such a platform, I don't want you all to be misguided. I really want to tell you that if at all you are thinking of making a living from performing arts field, you will have to work hard day in and day out. Because artists are not manufactured. artists have to carve their own niche. And only once that niche is carved, that you attain a position where you can command a price. But before you reach that position, there is a lot of hard work. So like any other field, I feel that there are no guarantees as such that you get the work tomorrow. But yes, as I said, the work is not denied. And with OTT platforms, television in full-fledged these days, do you think we can not have job for artists? We always can have. So what I feel is that people who feel that performing arts is not a platform or not a place where they can make their living or make two ends meet or run a family, I think so that's a misconception. And I would definitely like people that just as you have, sometimes children are not interested in science and yet they have to go and study science. So I will request the parents that if your child is talented, they have something in them and they want to pursue arts in terms of either dancing, music or dramatic, please let them flourish. Today's times are such that artists are valued and have respect everywhere they go.
Fine, ma'am. So that brings us to our another question, like how do you train your faculty to deliver this program to the students?
This is a very nice question. From my personal experience, I can say that an art teacher, no matter how much you have trained yourself, what degrees you hold, it is an everyday learning lesson from the students. See, we all see that I'll just give a very cliche example. Cricket is a religion in India, like already. And we have the masters in cricket. But yet, a new 16-year-old Sachin Tendulkar walks in and creates history. So it is same in the art. Some people are gifted, talented. And when they come to you, if you are like just holding a guiding torch, it's more that you learn from them. Sometimes students are so talented that we really enjoy those 3 years with them because it's more of a give and take. So mostly our faculty who come and teach either music or dance, they are degree holders, master's degree holder in that particular field. And because we are offering a degree course, we look to that teachers who come and teach over here are not only good singers, but they are theoretically, they have perfect knowledge. Because in today's time, theoretical knowledge is equally important in any field of art. So many times, people say that what is the importance of theory? Now, from my own field, I will talk. There are so many times when I encounter people or parents who say that, my son or daughter, she's a very good actor. And then they'll really pursue that child. Kuch karke dikhao madam ko. And all they do is copy someone from the television serial or some film heroine. And that is the time you feel sad because they have underrated this art of acting. See, imitating someone is not acting. And the difference between imitation and creation is very vast. You create a role and you imitate a role. And the journey between imitation to creation is a long one. And that is where theory helps because theory teaches you. See, every child, when they are born and their mother teaches it, so they know how to eat. But like if you want to use say fork and knife, or if you want to eat with chopsticks, you have to learn that art of eating nicely. So if we put in all the efforts to dining, learning how to dine, in the same way, when it is an art, be it music, drama, or dance, theory is necessary because it takes you to the origin of that subject that you are studying. The different masters, your exposure increases. And with the increase in exposure and a basic knowledge of theory, you learn more. Just as you might be good at counting, but when you learn maths, it makes a world of a difference. So, all I would like to tell that our teachers who come over here, they are basically degree holders in their own fields, whatever they are teaching. And not only that, we have master classes with artists who have come to us from Guru Shishya Parampara. So off and on we have master classes where we invite people who have 50 to 60 years of experience in whatever field they have been working. Just recently we had a book launch program of Shri Janak Dave. Janak Dave is a Natya Guru and he is 92 years old. And when he came to college, he did the reading of King Lear at the age of 92. And just by his Vachik Abhinay, one could imagine what an actor he would have been. In the same way, when Padma Bhushan Kumudini Lakhia came here for a master class, though Kumiben is again 91 years old, when she talks about Kathak, when she just does a single hand movement and gracefully explains, it makes a world of a difference to children who are coming here to learn. Because in your lifetime, you don't get chance to meet such maestros whom they get an opportunity to meet over here. So our staff is there always. Our teachers are there to teach them the regular curriculum. But off and on, we invite gurus from outside and have master class with our children.
Great, ma'am. So that brings us to our last question. And that will be like any particular advice that you want to give to the students and also to the parents outside that you said that are apprehensive about the things. So any particular advice that you want to give to them?
See, first of all, I would like to talk about the parents that they should be more open and allow their children to follow their heart, follow their own choices. Because every child is a gifted child. And see, a child who is going to be a doctor or a surgeon is an absolute different breed. And a child who is going to be an artist is an absolutely different breed. Now, we cannot make an artist slog and become a doctor. Even though he will not be happy in his life. So I would request the parents that, if you can allow your children to pursue their interests in arts, please let them do. Because ultimately they are not wasting their time. Like any other degree, they are going to get a degree in performing arts from our institution. Master's degree, and some students go ahead and do their doctorate also. Some people go outside and do specialized courses after taking a master's degree from here. So please have an open mindset. Let your girls come over here. Don't have that feeling that when they come to art institutions or pursue art, we are their moral guardians, but don't have any apprehensions regarding their moral life also when they come over here. And to students, I would like to tell that if your parents are taking all the trouble and sending you to pursue your dreams and art, whenever you come, make sure that you make most of your time over here and not give them a feeling that you're whiling away your time. Because see, when you are coming here to become a singer, a dancer, or an actor, a director, you know how much hard work goes into it. And after 3 or 5 years of initial hard work, you know definitely how much you are going to achieve. So when you come over here, don't take this course lightly. Come with the seriousness that you would go for any other academic course. Be regular, be dedicated, be disciplined, and yes, you'll make a good artist. Most of the time, students who want to come here and they look for scholarship, at least the government is doing a good job that students of certain income group, they do get at least 50% scholarship from the government. So, that is all that the government or parents or we can do for you. Before deciding upon any course, I'm not only talking of the performing art courses over here, whether you're pursuing art, science or anything, think 10 times about it. Just because your friend is doing something, don't rush and go join that course. If your friend is doing something in performing arts, you have come because you don't want to lose your friend, don't come with that attitude. If you're coming here, it is you who want to be here. This is the place where you want to be. And when you are sure that yes, this is what I want to do and this is the place where I want to be, you come over here. So take 10 days time and decide. Just drill your mind with question and answers. Do I want to go there? Do I deserve that? And only if your conscience says yes, pursue your path.